In this tutorial, we'll be covering the Configure tab for each chatbot. Now, what is Configure? In SnatchBot, it's really the home base for controlling all of the critical information around your chatbot. Not necessarily the text or the build of the chatbot itself, but the important things like the description and what it connects to, the type of plan, and all sorts of important details. So I'll walk you through each tab. First, from Dashboard, select My Bots, and then let's select the chatbot that we wish to configure, in this case, HealthBud. From the left-hand menu, select Configure. As you can see, this brings open all of these different tabs under Configure. So I'll walk you through this. Under Bot Profile, you're really describing the chatbot. This is where you upload your icon, you have your stored bot ID, you can name and rename, add a description, and set the language. Next, you get into settings. Important things like the command to restart the chatbot, the seconds of inactivity before the session is cleared, and also if you want to add a webhook to call back for the entire bot. You can also turn on the search for synonyms option. And something very powerful that you should be doing for essentially all your chatbots is selecting to use the custom error message, entering that error message, as well as the count of errors. Next, you have details about the Pro plan. Now, as you can see here, this is a Pro chatbot, so it allows me to do things like view payment periods here, upgrade if I need it. I can also change my plan or add funds to my balance. And I also have all the important information here about what my membership gets me. Next, you have the Bot Store tab. And here you can add to the SnatchBot bot store as well as other connections, such as Facebook Messenger and Twitter. In the SnatchBot store, you can do things like select the individual type of chatbot that you have to make it easier to find and to help with SEO. And you can also whitelist domains here for things like Messenger that do require it. Next, you have the option to import and export your chatbot and back it up and save it. While SnatchBot is extremely secure, it's always good to have backup records of something that you build, especially if it's something very large. And here you can also import interactions from different chatbots. That's super helpful if you've built something complex in one chatbot and don't want to take the time to manually duplicate it. Do things like export, and when you do, it will let you know if you have broken connections, in which case they will not be carried forward once you're exported. That's a good important thing to note. Next, you have Google Chatbase. In this case, I have my API key here. That's something I've already set up, and in this case, if you haven't done it, it's essentially an extra set of analytics measures run by Google, similar to Google Analytics, but for chatbots. Next, you have Teammates, and this is if you're using collaboration and allowing other people to edit your chatbot, this is where you do it. You can invite admins, simply put in the email, and you can view everyone who has access to the chatbot build, as well as their status and permissions. And finally, you have your map settings. This is where you would add a Google Maps API key if you're looking to have mapping function and gathering things like routes and addresses and such. And it depends on if you're pro or not on your chatbot, which way you actually go about doing this. So as you can see, the Configure tab is very powerful. It allows you to manage lots of important details surrounding your chatbot so that you can give the absolute optimal experience to your customers and users. And with that, the tutorial is at its end. I hope you found this helpful, and this will get you along the way in your chatbot builds.